Hello, happy Tuesday. Good
Yes.
afternoon. Thanks for joining us on Midday Kentucky. We match today, DG.
Yep, we both have our rockin' summer blue on. Ready
Is that
to
what
roll.
you call this color?
That's what I'm going with.
All right.
I should have worn a bright orange.
No, I like the blue. We really didn't plan on doing this, and I actually just noticed this.
We're ready though. Summertime, here we are. I'm just saying, I know your pool. I know where your head is.
No, I'm always on summertime mode. We have a big show planned today.
We
A
do.
lot of things going on.
I love it.
We're going to dig deep.
We're gonna get crazy
some
with Raven
fossils.
Run. Yep.
I don't know if we're going to get crazy, but you pick your style.
That's
It
right.
might be a little, I don't
I'm
know if
over
you
here
dig for
digging.
fossils
I'm like,
aggressive.
"Arr."
They're like, oh, that's a, this rare fossil, and David's like,
I'm like hitting it with a shovel.
That's
I'm like,
pre-workout,
is this
isn't
good?
it?
Yeah, it's still going.
And then Corte Lima,
Yes.
which is fabulous.
We love them.
I'm hoping they bring some other chips. I just really, really want that. How are you doing today?
Good, good. Yeah, there's a lot of energy. Sometimes I really wish that we had that live studio audience, because I feel like it'd get us hyped up even more, because our production team is amazing, and we have so much fun just with them.
That is very true. We have a fabulous, fabulous team. It would be very dangerous with a live studio audience.
Yeah, we'd be out there. I'd try to do games and stuff.
I don't.
like Ellen.
But hey, you're welcome to invite your friends.
It's gonna be like, guys,
anybody
come
that
on
wants to come
over.
in, we'll just have. This is the thing. Whenever anybody comes in the studio, my favorite people to ask are kids, because
Yeah.
kids will come in sometimes, and especially during the news. One, the weatherman is the hero.
Always.
Your meteorologist, no matter what, is the hero, because they work magic on the green screen.
It's true.
But then if you ask them if it's what they expected or if it's exciting, the most honest answer is like, no. And I'm like, is it what you expected? Is it better? Is it worse? And they're like, worse. I'm like, oh, you can't
They're
come
like,
back.
You all need to step your game up,
Yeah.
okay? You're in danger. Kids are real. They just tell you honest.
They do. Kids are my favorite because of that reason. I like real. Speaking of real, have you ever bought furniture online?
Yeah. Yeah.
Has
I've
it
done
worked out okay for you?
I've had some ups. I've had some downs.
Don't
with
tell
it.
me.
Why did you just buy a bunch?
Well, I did. I accidentally bought 3 couches online last night. That was an accident.
Yep.
But I've been putting it off for a really long time. So I'm one of those people that needs to research everything, because
Right.
investigative journalism / science research person. So I research it so much, I never actually just bite the bullet and do it.
You're like, well, I'll look at it a little bit more tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm lazy, so I did it online. Even though I've asked like a zillion people about all these different
You're like,
websites.
How's it feel? Is it squishy? Does it feel good? Is
But
it
this
comfy?
is the thing, when you have too many options, if you're a Libra, then it's even more difficult. So when you're in the store, there's a lot going on today. There's a lot going on. So I finally bit the bullet,
Right.
bought a couch online,
Yep.
was super stoked about it until I realized I accidentally bought 3.
Right, well, complications.
Yeah. So took care of that this morning. Hopefully just one will come. But this is what they don't tell you. And this is what I'm a little annoyed at today.
Tell me.
And I had a little talk with
The people.
Ross today on the phone. And it
What'd they
says
say?
on there that it's going to be there in a certain amount of time.
Right.
But then once you make the order, it adds on like 5 weeks.
Whoa.
You're like, excuse me, I need to
Whoa.
sit now.
That's not okay.
So
I need a place to
if
chill.
anybody has ever ordered any furniture, like large furniture, because I order little things all the
Right.
time, from one of these online shops, please let me know, unless it's a horror story, because
You might need
I'm
to know
already
that
a little
too.
creeped out. I'm kind of
Man.
expecting 3 couches to show up
If
anyways.
you are looking for a couch, Amber might have a little something to
a
sell.
little deal for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a process, because then you have shippers, and then you have to
Yes.
do coordinations, and
It is a process.
why
for
can't
sure.
you just have a bibbity bobbity boo?
I thought you were gonna lasso it. I was like, bibbity bobbity boo.
We can do that. We'll do that. I mean, we'll bring that side out. All right, let's
We're
get
having
into
fun.
some topics.
Let's do it.
IHOP.
Love them.
We've had debates in studio, which I won't say on air because I probably get slander laws, between
Yes.
what's better, IHOP and Waffle,
Waffle
House.
House. Yes, that is believe it or not, you all, that is a big discussion in the studio.
It is. We discuss pressing topics in the news. Well, IHOP seems to always be up in the news.
It is, yeah.
But for good reasons.
Yeah.
They're doing that hype thing. Do you remember when IHOP changed their name to IHOB
Yeah.
before adding some burgers to their menu? Well, they are at it again. On their Twitter account, they've hinted yet another change, with the B turning back into a P. At the end, it says, "We heard you," and the date June 3rd, which is coming up. Some current guesses include pretzels, okay, pizza,
I dig that.
Pancake burgers. What do you guess?
Oh, I would love a pancake burger. That is a brilliant idea.
Sounds disgusting.
Oh, I'm ready for the challenge. I would
you
totally.
put syrup on it?
Yes.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't put ketchup on it like I usually do, but you know, I would definitely put on some syrup right there, some butter, and put that burger on there. Maybe onions. I don't know. I'm getting a little crazy here.
That's gross.
It'd be so good.
Why can't it just be back to normal? Why are we all guessing something?
Amber,
Like it could be peanuts. It could be.
Times are changing. Okay, you got to go with the program.
I just got a sign saying
Peanuts.
another restaurant is better. So
Yeah,
I'm getting mixed messages. Let us know what you think that is. All right, work.
All right, let's get real.
This is actually, I find this
cool.
one very, well, I don't think it's cool. I think it's crucial.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay.
Cool is a little.
Cool's like the California cool way. It's like, yeah, this story is really cool. I'm so stoked about it.
I like. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so rad.
So rad. All right, life outside of work.
Yep.
According to the president of a big agency, so this is a major CEO, this is an expert, he has a letter that's going viral telling his employees that he never wants them to apologize for having lives, like being late to work because of a dentist appointment or leaving early for their kid's soccer game. He says people need to start trusting adults will make the right decisions. Amen, Mr. President of this agency.
I love it.
What do you think about this?
I think it is great. You know, he really identifies in the letter that he's like, you don't need to apologize for being human. You know, like you've got kids, you've got a family, you've got, you know, just a life in general. Maybe, you know, just outside of all that, you're a person. And sometimes you're going to have those real people experiences that you've just got to address and take care of. You know, he talked about when he had to deal with, you know, apologizing to his boss because he was sorry that he couldn't take basically he got notice in 12 hours that he was going to have to take, you know, like a 15-hour flight. And he couldn't do that because he was taking care of his kids.
Right.
And, you know, he felt very shamed about it, but he understands, like, he's been in their shoes. I totally dig it.
This is the thing. There's that story that goes around, or that saying that goes around all the time. Nobody on their deathbed ever says, God, I wish I had worked more.
Right. That's
And so that's
true.
not what life is about. I feel very strongly about this. We should love our jobs. We should have a passion for our jobs. We should want to do our jobs.
So
but
true.
we already hinted, Dr. Stillwell's talking about burnout tomorrow.
Right.
Burnout is a real thing. When you're working your entire life towards something for somebody else, that's not living.
That's true. And you know, sometimes I guess on the other side of that coin is you do have that drive, like maybe you're trying to provide for the family, or maybe you're trying to, you know, you have that certain goal, but the burnout is there. And I do love Dr. Stillwell. I can't wait for his segment tomorrow. But it's just one of those things where I think you've got to really be focused on what your overall goal is. And usually it's like Amber said, you know, you're not going to say, I wish I had worked more, wish I had gone to one extra meeting.
Well, and the other thing, I mean, I'm just going to go all on sayings right now, and I do feel very strongly about this. I love my job. I genuinely do. But your life is about your relationships.
True.
And that's your family. That's all the people in your lives. It's the life. The other thing is your life will fire you. Your life will fire you. Your job could fire you tomorrow, and you'll be replaced in a second and not care. There's a balance between the two for sure, but what I like in his letter is he talks about going to work. You're not in school.
Right.
You don't need to be micromanaged. As a manager, as a boss, you hire the right people and
Right.
trust that the job will get done. How
yeah.
they do the job, I remember in math class, I didn't always come to the same equation the same way somebody else did.
Right.
I wasn't cheating because I didn't know how to make
Hello?
No, but you know, everybody has a different way of doing things
Right.
and the way they're going to be more productive.
Yeah.
Some people may need a little bit more time here, but they're going to stay later. Or,
Right.
you know what I mean? Everybody doesn't fit in that mold, and when you try and do that, it doesn't work.
Well, and I love the I saw a meme the other
I mean,
day.
very passionate.
Yeah, that's right. This is
to
like the
sit
fire
back.
people, but it said, you know, it's like instead of thinking outside the box, get rid of the box.
Yeah, I love
and
that.
It's just, again, you know, when you do follow passion, it really does spark that fire in your heart.
Well, and when you trust your employees to do the right thing because you're hiring the right
Right.
employees, the job is going to get done. And when you have a boss who is giving them this free reign and saying, yo, they didn't say
Yo.
that. What is
It's-
with this
it's that
today?
California talking
It's
us.
the couches. When he's like, hey, I understand. I want you to take care of yourself.
Right.
Because I realize when you take care of yourself, it's going to be better for our company.
Right.
Because I trust you, and then you're going to trust me, and that's, you know, that's that idealist.
flow.
Yeah, I feel strongly about this. You can't put all your eggs in one basket.
It's a really, you've seen this trend happen with a lot of like the larger tech companies.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I remember hearing about Google where they were like, you know, we're going to make sure all your laundry's taken care of.
Or you can work, you can take as many vacation days as you want,
Yeah,
as
just
long
get
as
the
your
job
job
done.
gets done. And a job like ours, we can't take as many vacation
No.
days as you want. So there's, you know, jobs obviously that have some stipulations.
Right.
But just having that trust and saying, you know what, we're all people. Put what comes first.
Right.
As long as everything else gets done as well.
It's so true.
Because mom can be at the soccer game doing some work on her. You know, we all do stuff on our computer or our computer.
Our phone. Well, it is.
I bring my PC everywhere I go.
I mean, it is amazing what you can do on your phone now, you know, because it's like we have so much power in our hands, but at the same time, sometimes you have to put that away. You need to be focusing on those things you love, like your family.
You got to take care of yourself.
Yes.
I just had a death last week, and it just puts things in words are hard. Perception just so much better on what's important. And
Yes.
I think you have to, that's very, very true. And it's one of the hardest things, especially for moms and dads and parents, to put yourself first so you can take care of everything else.
Oh,
but to
definitely
have a
agree.
boss that believes in that and believes in you, what a fabulous feeling that must be.
Yes, that is the flow, you all. That is what we need to be doing. Sorry for that preaching.
Yeah, gosh. Let us know what you think, though.
Yes.
This is real life. We
This
talked about
is.
being real.
And if you've had these experiences, because, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have on both sides of the coin.
Yeah, it's all good. Let us know. Talk to us. Talk to us about IHOP. I'm trying to think what the P could be.
I'm hoping pancake burgers.
I just thought something, and it's so ridiculous.